Thank you, friends, and welcome to this session. This is the third session on Unleash the Leader Within You. Rajuji, Amit, are you able to see my screen properly?
Yes,
Yes,
very
sir.
clearly, very clear.
We can
Yes.
see.
The slide is very clear.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So this is the third session, and for the participants who have joined today, we'll just have a quick recap about this. This whole session is about unleashing the leader within. Every one of us has leadership qualities within. But there are quite a few number of people who bring out those qualities, and the people who bring out, they become the true leaders. The others, on account of certain things like there is a fear, there is an anxiety, they don't take proactive steps to take actions at the right time. They miss on those opportunities and they fail to take the lead. So the people who take the step forward become the leaders by themselves. So the topics covered in session one, we covered who's a leader, understand leadership, and what are the different types of leadership. We'll have a quick recap of these today also. Session 2 was on the characteristics of a leader and some of the leadership skills which a leader possesses. So that's what was covered. And session 3 is actually today's main session, in which we'll be covering knowing your leadership skills. And coming to the last session, it will be scheduled in the next week. So it will be about deciphering the leadership code and unleash and grow. So this is how the entire program is designed. I hope I'm clear to everybody, and you're able to hear me. If you're able to, please type in the chat box. Yes, it is clear. Great. So friends, leadership is a journey. We took up a case wherein there was an incident, a tree had fallen down, and there was a lot of people in the traffic jam, people were affected, but no one was ready to take any action. So there was a small boy who was passing through, who was actually going to school. And this boy actually got down from the bus. He moved towards the tree, took the control of the assessment of the situation, and then took an initiative of moving. The tree was so huge that he alone could not do it. Okay, but as the people seen him making the attempt, they came forward and helped him in taking this action. So we could see big executives, CEOs, people going to school, colleges, offices. Nobody was taking any, and this person was actually the person who took the initiative, and he was a leader at that point of time. So it doesn't mean that a person by position is a leader. Okay, the person who takes initiative, who takes responsibility for certain things, is a true leader. So this was a case that we had taken. So then we shared about great leaders who had come up, like Dhirubhai Ambani, Sir Ratan Tata, and this man, Dashrath Manji, and the big boss. Who doesn't know this gentleman? And our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. So these people were leaders in their own fields, in business and social leadership, in the film industry, and taking responsibility for a social cause, which this gentleman, Dashrath Manji, had done. It doesn't mean that these people didn't have failures in their life. I think someone's audio is still on unmute stage. If you can please mute it.
Yeah, Janardhan ji, can you please mute your audio and video both?
Audio is still okay, but the video is still okay. The audio may cause.
Yeah, I think now it should be all right.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So these people have actually faced failures, and they have actually risen to the occasion. They have overcome the failures, and that's how they have been successful in their lives. So this was one of the case, and we said that leadership is a journey. The classic example of was of the wild geese, and they actually migrate to long distance. They migrate from one region to another, one country to another, and see how beautifully they actually give the responsibility to one of the birds who take the lead. So at different terrains, different climatic conditions, there are some experts within the team who take the lead, and they actually take the other people to rough weathers to a safe destination. And during this whole course of journey, they fly together. They actually stay informed about what's happening around. They rotate the leadership things, and they also honk and give message of how the entire journey is going on, how they are flocking together, whether there is any health issue with one of the team members, and if there is a small group actually comes out, they go and rest and rejuvenate and then join on the subsequent. So this is a great example that we shared. Then we also shared about certain leadership styles. So the autocratic style of leadership, democratic style of leadership, the laissez-faire, and the functional leader. Now, this was an example of the autocratic style, wherein the leader says that he is in complete control, and whatever he says, the team has to listen to it and function. So this type of leadership is normally followed in the military regime. And the democratic type, classic case of the government which follow the democratic type, wherein there's a whole team working and there's a consensus taken of the people. They weigh the pros and cons, they weigh their merits, and then they take decisions and then go ahead. It's like not like an autocratic where okay, like might is right and the leaders has to say and the others have to just follow it blindly. Then there are functional leadership. There are experts in certain areas, like could be banking, could be financial services, could be research and development. So these type of leaders, they by their function, they take the leadership. Okay, they know their function better, and they have grown throughout their journey, and they have become leaders. They are heading the responsibility. They are heading the functions. They lead the people who are below. This is the type. Indra Nooyi was the case that we had taken up. And the laissez-faire. Laissez-faire is a different type of leadership wherein the leader gives certain roles to other people to follow. And he assigns them certain tasks, so they have to perform that and then they have to come back. So they work together. So that's a different type of leadership vibes. So this is what we had shared. A quote by John Maxwell says, leadership is taking responsibility while others are making excuses. So leadership is complete taking up of responsibility. And those people who take the responsibility, they excel and they lead. And leaders definitely, when they lead things qualitatively, they have followers on the journey. They're liked by people, they're loved by people, and this is how the leader is able to achieve his mission vision. So the second session was about characteristics of a leader and leadership skills. Part of leadership skills we'll cover today also. So leadership is like perform one or more acts of leading affect human behavior so as to accomplish the mission, and influencing a group of people to move forward to its goal or setting a goal achievement. So this was a quote which I came across, and I found that it's so interesting that it brings in most of the characteristics of leaderships here. So he's on a mission to accomplish his mission, and he has a goal, and then he's not giving up till the goal is achieved. Then we had the difference between a boss and a leader. Like most of the people get slight confusion. Like they treat boss as a leader. The boss is not a leader, or a manager need not be a leader. Manager can become a leader, okay, if he gives his 100% and fulfills all the things that are required for the leader. Otherwise, manager may be a person who is actually doing an administrative job. जो लोगों से काम लेना जानता है. Okay. We see so many bosses and managers who know how to get the work done, but the leader is still at a very higher stage. The leader leads the people, and he leads many managers at a given point of time. So the difference we came across: bosses drive workers, leaders coach them. So there's a big difference between driving and coaching the people. Bosses depend on authority. उनके पास जो authority दिया गया है, उसके ऊपर काम करते हैं. उसको authority नहीं है तो he will not work at all. But leaders depend on goodwill. So they take decisions based on whatever goodwill they have. Bosses inspire fear. डरा के काम लेना जानते हैं वो. Leaders inspire enthusiasm. So they create a spirit of enthusiasm within the team, so that the team works in such a way, they all know what is the vision, why are they here, and what is the goal they have to achieve. And they are in a spirit to achieve that, irrespective of whatever challenges they face. So, वो डर से कभी काम नहीं करते, but enthusiasm is the spirit that they always. So the leaders inspires enthusiasm within the team, so that the team is able to perform. And bosses say I, तो उनके हर शब्द में मैं, I, ये रहता है. And leaders say we. So they always believe in doing things together. They always inculcate the spirit of team. So they'll always take the team together, saying that this is a vision that we have to achieve, and we will do it together. We will weigh the pros and cons and take this journey forward. Bosses fix the blame for any breakdown. कभी कुछ breakdown हो गया, तो blame पे चलता है कि ये this was this reason why this breakdown has happened. ये क्यों हुआ, कैसे हुआ. Whereas the leaders, they take decisions and then fix the breakdown by itself. So that's the difference between the boss and the leader. Bosses know how it is done. So they are experts in their own area. ये काम कैसे करना है उनको पता है, functional experience भी होता है. The leader show how. He need not be a functional expert, but then he will still show the team. He will identify the right people who has the expertise and bring in that people when he doesn't have that knowledge, and he will show the team how it can be done. He need not be a functional expert, but he has the quality of a leader who can take the decision, who can get in the right expertise and right quality of people, so that this journey can be taken. Bosses say go, whereas leaders will say let's go. So this is what we have shared about the. Then we spoke about the 5 levels of leadership, and this is a beautiful level which is brought out by John Maxwell in his book Unleash the Leader Within You. I'm a great fan of John Maxwell, and most of the things that you may see going ahead are his quotes and whatever are his teachings. So, level 1 is basically a person becomes a leader by position. Like somebody is appointed as a manager, general manager, तो वो entry level पे आ जाते हैं organization में. So people follow him, okay, just because he is in a position. Okay, he has certain rights, and people follow him just because of that. They have to follow him. Okay. The second level is basically the leader who has joined at this position. Okay, he does something, he builds relationship with the people, and then people like to actually engage with him, and then there he gets a permission to work and do bigger things. The third level is he has demonstrated or produced certain results. to the organization, and उस organization को इतना फायदा हुआ है that people envy this person. यार ये तो सही में आदमी है, that he has a capability of doing great things. So they actually get into offering themselves. Yes, we are a part of this whole team, and when if we work with you, we'll be able to achieve bigger goals. And the level of fourth is people development. Here, actually, he has grown to a such level that the person has touched the lives of the people. He has helped the people grow. Means किसी को कुछ training दिया है, किसी को organization में growth दिया है, responsibility दिया है, उसको कुछ role दिया है जिससे वो कुछ कर पाए. So that's why people have developed themselves and they have grown along with the leaders. So leaders have one good quality. They ideally don't create followers. They ideally, followers definitely follow the leaders, but then leaders have the ability to create more leaders. So they believe in growth. And the level 5 is the pinnacle level, wherein he gains respect not only within the organization, but across the industry. It could be banking industry, finance industry. तो इस लेवल पे पहुंच जाता है कि उसकी इंडस्ट्री में, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में नाम बन जाता है. So that's a higher level that he reaches. So these are some reasons like why people follow at different levels. Here in the first level, people follow because they have to. Second level, they follow because they want to. Third level, because of what you have done to the organization. And the fourth level is what you have done to them. You have touched the lives of the people, and that's what has made them follow you. And the fifth level is people follow you because of who you are and what you represent. So you are actually totally brought yourself in as a person in front of them, and people like you to that extent, and that's why they follow you. So this is that we have seen, and some of the characteristics we have touched upon: characteristics of integrity, influence, courage, and ability to delegate, empathy, gratitude, and respect. So he gains respect in this whole journey. So what is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. So for example, if a professor is teaching the students and during the course of his lecture, he tells the student that smoking is a bad habit. Students, we should not smoke. Okay. But after the lecture, he goes out and at the gate of the college, he himself starts smoking with a group of people. So that's what is not integrity. Integrity is something when even if nobody is observing you, okay, you should be doing the right thing. This was just an example. So with integrity, you have nothing to fear since you have nothing to hide. Okay, with integrity, you will do the right thing. So you have no guilt at all. तो आप हमेशा वही सही चीज करते रहोगे, जो अंदर है वही बाहर है, जो सामने है वही पीछे भी करोगे. ऐसे नहीं कि सामने आप कुछ बोलते और पीछे कुछ हो. So that's what was integrity. Then we had seen an example of courage. So leaders, all the time, they are full of courage. They will actually try to do things which are impossible and take the lead. They will always fight for their team. They will do exceptional things. So he need not be a person in position. He may be a very ordinary person also. But when he does that act of courage, so he is a leader at that point of time. So this was a case which happened in France. A small boy was actually dangling from a high-rise tower. तो टावर से actually गिर रहा था, वो लटक रहा था, कोई बचा नहीं पा रहे थे, नीचे से भीड़ जमी हुई थी. And hundreds of people just looking at the incident. The parents are trying to help that child, but कोई नहीं. तो एक जो स्ट्रीट में एक बंदा, एक काला सा आदमी जो जा रहा था, वो without any stairs, without any rope, without any support, okay, वो तो चढ़ गया बिल्डिंग पे स्पाइडरमैन की तरह. इंसिडेंट्स, ट्रू इंसिडेंट्स आप गूगल में सर्च करेंगे तो भी आपको मिलेगा. And this was on 26 May 2018. एंड ये बंदा, इसको नौकरी नहीं, सिटीजनशिप नहीं है, ये जाके इस तरीके से उस बच्चे को उसने बचाया. सो he saved the child, and then the recognition that came to him कि उसको गवर्नमेंट ने इतना रिकग्निशन दिया, उसे ऑनर तो दिया, मॉनिटरी है, प्लस कैश सर्टिफिकेट प्लस सिटीजनशिप. सो दैट्स व्हाई इसका नाम है महमूदो गसामा. So that was the thing, act of courage that he had performed. And there are exceptional people who do this. Ability to delegate. तो ये delegate करते हैं काम, हर चीज अपने सिर पर नहीं लेके करते हैं. They know within the team किसकी काबिलियत क्या है, who can do which job better. Okay. And delegation is a very important thing, because it's not that once delegate I offload the things from my shoulders. So leaders know that whom to delegate, when to delegate, and what to delegate. तो ये जिम्मेदारी है, तो ये जिम्मेदारी दूसरों को सौंप के अपना काम कराते हैं वो. Okay, so there is a whole process we had gone through of the delegation. Okay, तो कौन सा टास्क है, किसको देंगे, चूज अप्रोप्रिएट टास्क, चूज अप्रोप्रिएट पर्सन, किसको देना है. ओके, सेट क्लियर ऑब्जेक्टिव, ये कैसे करना है, इस टास्क का आउटकम क्या होगा, ये ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट करते हैं. देन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन प्रोसेस, अगर उसको ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत है तो ट्रेन कराते हैं, नॉलेज शेयरिंग की जरूरत है नॉलेज शेयरिंग कराते हैं. एंड देन उसको ऑब्जर्व करते हैं कि ये कैसा कर रहा है, इसे और कोई ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत है कि और कोई हेल्प एंड सपोर्ट, ये कर पाएगा क्या, मैं जैसे करता हूँ वैसे कर पाएंगे. And then evaluate and review the whole thing. तो ये पूरा साइकिल है तो डेलीगेशन का. तो they see that this is followed by the people. Then empathy की बात कही थी हमने. तो what is empathy? Empathy is something that you stand or step into someone's shoes, okay, and understand what is this position. So an example that we had taken was about my office, wherein a person used to, he was a regular person, वो हमेशा ऑफिस टाइम पे आया करता था, बट कुछ दिन ऐसा हो गया कि that he used to be late. And एक महीने के बाद HR ने तो एक शोकॉस दे दिया उसको, that आप लेट आ रहे हो एंड आपको इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन देना पड़ेगा. तो ये हमारे लीडर थे, उन्होंने क्या किया, शोकॉस तो उनको भी गया था कॉफी, कॉल्ड हिम एंड सैट विद द पर्सन, अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज द, तो रियल फैक्ट जब निकल के आया तो इट वाज दैट ये बंदा जो है ये तो सुबह 6 बजे घर से जल्दी निकल जाता था, एंड हिज मदर वाज इन द हॉस्पिटल, शी वाज टर्मिनली इल, एंड वहां पर जाके वो 2 घंटे बैठता था, एंड देन वहां से उसका ऑफ रूट हो जाता था, क्योंकि नॉर्मली वो घर से जब निकलता था तो स्ट्रेट अवे वो ट्रेन लेके स्ट्रेट ऑफिस आ जाता था, बट यहाँ का ऑफ रूट जाके उसको फिर दूसरी कहीं से ऑफिस आना पड़ता था. इस प्रोसेस में रोज एक आधा घंटा लेट हो जाता था. बट वो इंट्रोवर्ट टाइप का बंदा था, वो किसी से बात ज्यादा नहीं करता था, तो वो उसने किसी को बताया भी नहीं, वो अंदर ही अंदर घुट रहा था. तो इस लीडर ने उससे बुलाया, बिठाया, उससे बात किया, उसके अंदर की जो चीजें हैं वो सब बाहर निकाली, एंड देन उन्होंने उससे पूछा कि आपको और मेरी तरफ से कुछ हेल्प चाहिएगा. उन्होंने कंसेशन तो दी उसको, और बोले कि आगे से मैं HR को मैं संभाल लूंगा. एंड जो 2 महीने के 3 महीने का टाइम था उस पीरियड में उसको कंसेशन दिया एंड HR का पार्ट संभाल लिया. तो दिस इज व्हाट इज एम्पैथी. यू स्टेप इनटू समबडीज शूज and understand where that person is coming from. Empathy isn't just being a nice person, it's a mindset that enables leaders to make better predictions, inspire loyalty. तो ये करने से बहुत टीम में फर्क पड़ता है. It inspires loyalty amongst the team members, it increases creativity. तो इसके बारे में हमने बात की. Gratitude. So they express the gratitude at all the point of time. So saying thank you, being respectful, being grateful, and हर समय पर वो अपने, ऐसा नहीं कि that मैं कोई सीनियर पोजीशन में हूँ तो I should not say sorry or thank you to anyone. And if somebody has done a good job, they will call and appreciate them. They will say, I'm grateful to you for doing this good job. Okay. आपने तो इतना बढ़िया काम कर दिखाया. All these things will come in front of the team. ऐसे नहीं कि पीठ पीछे ही अकेले आदमी किसी को बुला के किसी ने appreciation दे दी. And whatever they do it in open. So this is one of the examples that we share. I want to share with you a small story about gratitude. So इनको तो जानते होंगे हम लोग सब लोग. लेफ्ट में जो है ब्लू टी शर्ट, his name is अरुण लाल, the famous cricketer. Okay. तो ये स्टोरी ऐसी है कि अरुण लाल उनके फैमिली के साथ में दिल्ली से कलकत्ता शिफ्ट हुए. ऑलमोस्ट 3-4 डिकेड पहले शिफ्ट हो गए थे. तो वो जहाँ रहते थे तो एक लॉन्ड्री करने के लिए कोई उनके घर आता था. लॉन्ड्री का जो कपड़े हैं वो सब ले जाते थे, ले आते थे. एंड वो जो लॉन्ड्री का काम एक स्लम एरिया में करते थे, रोड साइड में करते थे. और उनका जो लॉन्ड्री करते उनका छोटा सा बच्चा था, तो 3-4 साल का बच्चा होगा वो. और वो बच्चा भी इनके साथ में, पेरेंट्स के साथ में आता था, लॉन्ड्री लेके फिर वापस जाता था एंड वापस लाके देते थे. ये सब ऐसे चल रहा था. तो अरुण लाल को कोई बच्चे नहीं थे, तो इन्होंने उस बच्चे में काफी इंटरेस्ट ली. उन्होंने दे ग्रूम्ड हिम. उनकी वाइफ जो है इस बच्चे को पढ़ाती थी, और पढ़ा के जो स्कूल की जिम्मेदारी है वो भी इन्होंने ली. उस बच्चे को स्कूल भेजा. बच्चा फिर 10th स्टैंडर्ड में अच्छा मार्क्स ले आया उन्होंने, एंड उसको इंग्लिश भी अच्छा बोलने लगे. फिर उसने ग्रेजुएशन की, फिर मैनेजमेंट कोर्स की इन्होंने, और उसके बाद में उन्होंने CAT का एग्जाम भी दिया. एंड उनको एक अच्छी मल्टीनेशनल बैंक में जॉब ऑफर किया गया. जॉब मिल गया तो ये तो अच्छे, इनकी लाइफ बहुत संभल गई. और ये बड़ा होके, ये इनका तस्वीर है. इनका नाम विकास चौधरी है. तो इनको असिस्टेंट वाइस प्रेसिडेंट का जॉब मिला मल्टीनेशनल बैंक डॉश बैंक में. एंड ये IIM भी कर चुके, BCom MCom IIM ये सब कर चुके, और उनको अच्छी पोजीशन मिली. तो इन्होंने अपना ग्रेटिट्यूड के तौर पे इन्होंने क्या किया, इन्होंने उनके मास्टर को, अरुण लाल को, एक मर्सिडीज बेंज गिफ्ट की. उन्होंने खुद कभी मर्सिडीज नहीं चलाए, वो कभी हमारे डस्टर या वोक्सवैगन चलाते थे, बट उन्होंने अपने मास्टर के ग्रेटिट्यूड के तौर पे उन्होंने फ्लैट लेने में मदद की. तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं जो भी कुछ हूँ आपके बदौलत हूँ, और मैं आपको अपने पिता समान मानता हूँ, और ये उनको अपने बेटे समान मानते थे. तो ये तो घर की बात है. और इन्होंने उनको हेल्प किया घर लेने में, बड़े घर लेने में भी हेल्प की. So this was a story which I felt I should share with you. It was very inspiring, and it really touched my heart. The next thing is respect. So leaders gain respect out of their whole journey. वो अपना रोल ऐसे अदा करते हैं कि जो अपने जर्नी में उनको पता है कि फॉलोअर्स के साथ में चलना है, तो हर लोगों के साथ में रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं. जो रिस्पेक्ट देने से रिस्पेक्ट आपको मिलता है. इफ यू डोंट गिव रिस्पेक्ट, you will never get it back. So they are so humble. आप मोदी जी को देखिए फॉर एग्जांपल. So he's so polite, so humble. तो वो आदर करते हैं लोगों के. एंड ऐसा नहीं कि दैट सीना तान के चलिए कि मैं बड़ा हूँ. He works politely, slowly, and he will look around here and there. And कुछ लीडर्स में ये भी खामियां नहीं, उनमें एक क्वालिटी होती है कि दे रिमेम्बर द नेम्स ऑफ द पीपल. वो कहीं गुजरात में चले गए, कहीं तमिलनाडु में चले गए, काफी सारे लोगों से मिलते हैं. लोगों को मिलने से सबका नाम याद रहता है ऐसा नहीं है, बट द ग्रेट लीडर्स हैव सम क्वालिटी. सम पीपल हैव एक्सेप्शनल क्वालिटी, एंड वो नाम से बुलाते हैं उनको. ये क्वालिटी मोदी जी में है, ये क्वालिटी इंदिरा गांधी जी में है, बिल क्लिंटन जो थे इनमें ये क्वालिटी, और ऐसे कई लीडर्स में है जो नाम से. हमारे कॉर्पोरेट्स में भी कई लोग हैं जो देश विदेश जाते हैं, बट उस व्यक्ति का नाम वो जाते हैं, पहली बार तो इंट्रोडक्शन में नाम जान लेते हैं और नाम अब्सॉर्ब कर लेते हैं. एंड इमीडिएट, ऐसा नहीं कि किसी को पूछना पड़ता है कि इसका नाम क्या, मैं भूल गया करके. दैट्स a great quality. So they deserve respect out of whatever actions they take and whatever they do. So today we are taking on the third session. So this session is all about knowing your leadership skills. तो लीडरशिप स्किल्स क्या है एंड इसे हम जानेंगे। तो आर यू ऑल रेडी? एंड अभी तक जो मैंने रैप अप किया आर क्लियर? इफ यू आर क्लियर प्लीज टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स यस यू आर क्लियर अबाउट इट। Okay, great. Thank you so much. So before starting today's session, I want to just touch upon a leadership quality in one particular leader from the corporate whom I greatly respect. So ये है Mr. Amit Singhal. Amit Singhal is the MD and CEO of Asian Paints. तो इन्होंने क्या की during the COVID times is what I want to share with you. It's a great example of leadership. तो आपको तो सबको पता होगा कि आज के दिन में कोविड जैसे ही स्टार्ट हुआ तो काफी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ने हम उनके एम्प्लॉइज को सैलरी देना डिले कर दिया, किसी ने सैलरी में कट कर दी, किसी ने सैलरी दिया नहीं अभी तक, इनफैक्ट वो स्ट्रेच हो रहा है, और कुछ लोगों की नौकरियां चली गई, कुछ लोगों का बिजनेस पे इम्पैक्ट पड़ा, और कई सारे इंसिडेंसेस हुए ड्यूरिंग दिस ये तो मैं सिर्फ कुछ चीजें बता रहा हूँ, बट काफी सारे कुछ हुए हैं, लॉस ऑफ जॉब, लॉस ऑफ देन इन शख्सियत ने क्या किया इज व्हाट आई वांट। तो इन्होंने अपने एम्प्लॉइज को सैलरी हर समय टाइम पर दिया, एंड उनकी जब अप्रेजल की समय आया तो उनको अप्रिसिएशन बढ़ा के दिया। तो दिस इज अ ग्रेट एग्जांपल ऑफ लीडरशिप। जब लोग सैलरी काटते हैं तो इन्होंने तो इनफैक्ट और ज्यादा बढ़ा के दिया। क्यों? क्योंकि उनको अपने एम्प्लॉइज को खुश रखना था। एंड दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जहाँ पर लोगों के सिर में एक शंका है कि मैं कल मेरी जॉब रहेगी नहीं रहेगी, तो इन्होंने एक्चुअली इनको नॉर्मल से ज्यादा सैलरी दिया, किसी का पे कट नहीं किया एंड किसी को जॉब से निकाला नहीं। इसके अलावा इन्होंने ये भी किया, अपने कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स जो है, बिकॉज ये लोग कॉन्ट्रैक्टर से काफी काम कराते हैं, तो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स लोगों का भी पेमेंट जो है वो समय पे दिया, बिकॉज कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स कोई लेबर सप्लाई करते हैं, कोई और जॉब वो करते हैं, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली उनके पास भी कोई आदमी रहते हैं, अगर उन्होंने टाइम पे नहीं दिया तो सम पीपल विल बी अफेक्टेड। तो ये एक एग्जांपल उन्होंने दिया एक अच्छे लीडरशिप की, जहाँ पे उन्होंने लोगों की सैलरी टाइम पे दिया, प्लस उन्होंने अपने और एम्प्लॉइज को और कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स को उन्होंने कोई प्रोडक्ट इन्वेंट किया अबाउट सैनिटाइजर, हैंड सैनिटाइजर, उन्होंने लार्ज स्केल में उन्होंने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया, सो दैट पीपल दे आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ देयर हाइजीन आल्सो। तो ये बड़ी चीज है जो हमने इनमें देखी। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई वांटेड टू शेयर विद, एंड नाउ वी गो टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ today's session. So friends, लीडरशिप स्किल्स में ये कुछ 6 स्किल्स हमने आइडेंटिफाई किए जो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है और जरूरी है हर लीडर को अपने लीडरशिप रोल में। तो एक है अबाउट दी स्ट्रेटेजिक थिंकिंग। उनको ये कोई चीज करते टाइम वो हमेशा स्ट्रेटेजिकली सोचते हैं यार ये मेरे विजन के साथ में ये स्ट्रेटेजी बनेगा कि नहीं, अगर ये मुझे विजन को अचीव करना है तो मेरा स्ट्रेटेजी क्या होना चाहिए। सो इट्स अ होल थिंकिंग प्रोसेस अबाउट स्ट्रेटेजी ऑफ हाउ आई विल रीच माय विजन, हाउ आई विल अचीव माय विजन, व्हाट विल आई डू नाउ इफ समथिंग हैपेंस, हाउ शुड आई टेक अ नेक्स्ट रूट। ओके, उनके दिमाग में हमेशा वही रहता है कि इसका टाइमलाइन, मेरा गोल, मेरा मिशन, मेरा विजन, मेरे लोग, ये रहता है। तो वो उस सब चीज को लेके चलते हैं। सेकंड इज प्लानिंग एंड डिलीवरी। तो हाउ विल आई रीच माय गोल विद द प्लान दैट आई हैव, व्हाट एक्शन शुड आई टेक टू reach that. So मुझे कुछ deliver करना है, तो what is it that I should plan now? Okay, or what is a plan that will take me there? Okay. Third is people management. Okay, do I have the right people at the right place? अगर नहीं है तो अगर क्या करना है, मुझे कहीं से बाहर से लाना है, किसी को ट्रेन करना है, किसको कैसे यूटिलाइज करना है, और इंटरनल रिसोर्स को, लोगों को कैसे मोटिवेट करना है. So that's what it is, people management. Next is change management. So change management is a big thing. Change is always resisted by people. So leaders come into a role when there is a big change to be brought in, or big change that is to be managed. Okay. Just take a simple example of a light bulb. Okay. So we migrated from a normal bulb to an LED bulb. Okay. So if that is a change of migrating from a normal bulb to LED bulb, so there are so many things that is brought into that change. First is creating an awareness. What is to be, what are the benefits that people will get with respect to power, with respect to savings, with respect to the brightness that they were getting earlier and now, and why they should accept this change. So every change is actually resisted, whether it is using a laptop, using a computer, whether it is using a lift, whether it is using something else. So people resist change, but once they accept, they are made aware, they are actually told in a proper way, that change is acceptable, and then that's how it goes. So leaders play a great role in managing the change in large organizations, you say. Or if you take the example of the country, like GST का implementation में हमको कितना सब कुछ करना पड़ा. That was a big change for all of us, GST implementation. Okay. Then communication. So communication is the key. जो लीडर होते हैं वो हर रोज हर समय कम्युनिकेट करते रहते हैं अपने लोगों के साथ में. So they talk to people at different levels, down the level, across the level, above the level. तो उनका जो रोल होता है ऊपर, नीचे और बीच में, एंड ये सबको जोड़ के वो आगे चलते हैं. And then persuasion and influence. We'll go into each of this little more in detail as we go ahead. So persuasion and influence. So लोगों को कैसे persuade करे, कैसे influence करे अपने vision mission को accomplish करने. That's how it is. So when it comes to strategic thinking, as I mentioned, there is a vision. Okay, so you have to think strategically. If you think like a normal person, you will never be able to achieve that. So in the strategic thinking, when, how, why, where, okay, and at what cost. If I do it at time, what will be the benefit? If I don't do it at time, what will be the impact on the entire thing? And who are the other people along with whom I should actually take my vision so that I am able to achieve it. So ये सारी चीज सोचने पड़ते हैं. So when it comes to an organization, so there are interdepartment. ऐसे नहीं कि the leader एक department में है, so he himself can do it. He has to actually mix along and take the involvement of other people, other departments, and then take it forward. Or if it is a nation building exercise, so there are different states and leaders from different states have to come together, but somebody has to be at the leadership role to take the journey forward. And how, what, when, why, all this thing, and what are the resources that we have now, what are the resources that will be required going forward, and who are the experts that will be needed in each of the area. Yes, all that has to be thought about to take it forward. So entire thing comes with a planning, delivery mechanism. So what is the plan? हर दिन का हर action क्या होगा? कौन से team कैसे function करेगी? And what are the project may be big. It may be a 5-year project also, or it may be 1-year project. But वो गोल को अचीव करना, अगर डेडलाइन फिक्स हो गया तो डेडलाइन को अचीव करने के लिए हर रोज कौन सी टीम कैसे काम करेगी, ये सब प्लान करते हैं. तो दिस इज द होल प्लान एंड गेटिंग पीपल इनटू इन्वॉल्वमेंट, बिकॉज लीडर तो कह देगा, बट देन इट इज द पीपल हु टू एक्सेप्ट सेइंग दैट, बिकॉज हर लीडर के अंदर एक टीम होता है, टीम के अंदर और लोग होते हैं. देयर हैज टू बी कंसेंसस, ओके, एंड दैट हैज टू कम अप सो दैट ऑल पीपल एग्री टू द प्लान एंड दे एग्री टू द delivery, and then a continuous mechanism to review the whole thing. अगर review नहीं होगा तो planning की तो पूरी चौपट हो जाएगी ना. So that's what is. So he takes the entire responsibility for getting the planning and delivery done, managing the time, motivating the people. So all these things are the. So here he has the skills of organizing, doing the project management, facilitating, and taking decisions whenever the decision. And if there is a problem, the problem ko kaise solve karna hai. So that's what he'll involve the people, brainstorm it, and then get come to a solution. People management. So there are a large number of people who work along with him. Sometimes you can see a leader representing thousands and thousands of people. Okay, the strength behind them is actually the people. So the people have to be managed. It's a soft thing. So people are to be managed in such a way so they are motivated and the force is kept alive and they are able to give their outputs. One small decision may actually impact or demotivate the team who is working together. So in सारे चीज को उनको लेके चलना, it's a people management thing. And change management and innovation, I think I did mention about this example, the bulb changeover from traditional bulb to an LED bulb. So कितने सारे change management के steps लेने पड़ते हैं, advertise, cost effectiveness, लोगों को क्यों use. तो हम ये तो दो टाइप के changes हुए हैं, LED normal bulb, फिर CF sell हुआ, and then अभी LED है. So what it's a change management that has to be explained. And at the same time he has to inculcate the habit of innovation. Okay, अगर हम innovate नहीं करते हैं तो we will not progress. So something new has to come up. Okay, change तो manage करेंगे, but at the same time bring out new things, bring out the idea generation की एक process है. So get people involved, tell them to come out with ideas so that otherwise you are in the same rut doing the same thing all the time. If someone is selling insurance, okay, you have to come out with ideas how differently I can sell. Everybody is not the same. Okay, so if you have to sell, okay, how will it sell to X? How will you sell it to Y? Maybe there are some learning from X which you may implement in Y, or maybe overall different situations requires different type of selling skills, isn't it? So that's how it is. And then communication, yes, communicating with the team. And see here in this particular image, the leader actually he brings in two different leaders from different functions, and he has had a briefing meeting and brings them to a consensus. And end of the day, these people are so clear on the thing that they're willing to work with each other. The body language, the shake of hands, the confidence in the in one another, you can see the image itself is so clearly indicating they are looking into each other and expressing yes, they are ready to work together. तो ये कम्युनिकेशन की जो क्लैरिटी है, लोगों को साथ में लाना, बांध के रखना और अपने आप को आगे ले जाना, टीम को आगे ले जाना, तो ये खासियत है. So communication, when it comes to communication, it is said that just 70% of it is words. Okay, 7% हमारे word का power होता है. Okay, but 38% is the tone. हम कैसे बोलते हैं, in a mild tone, in a rough tone, in a angry tone. What is the tone in which something is said? कभी कोई team member को हमने कुछ बता दी, so people take it the way in which you're saying it. And then the body language. So how you're saying it with the body language, आप कैसे बोल रहे हैं उसे? So the response to that communication comes. So leader manages and balances it in such a way that the best of the thing comes out in that communication. He manages his words, the pitch of the tone, and his body language in such a way that people are clear in getting the communication and they listen to him attentively. So communication में ये भी नहीं है कि that it's only like he says, but he also listens. Okay, so he has an ability to listen to things and also question. तो वो प्रश्न भी पूछते हैं. So when we ask questions, there is more clarity that comes into us. अगर हम प्रश्न कोई चीज के ऊपर पूछते हैं, that means somebody has not understood it, or he has understood it half. तो sync में जब आते हैं, yes, whatever I wanted to say, I have said. And the participant has understood what I have said. So when he questions it back, clarifies it back, so he has a complete clarity on the whole thing. तो तब जाके अपना काम कर पाएगा. So he ensures that he communicates, he listens, he also asks questions and sees that whatever communication he wanted to convey is come out clearly. This was on communication. So this is about the persuasion. Just I said that the leaders work with large number of teams, and there are many leaders. So at some point of time, it could be a quarterly exercise, it could be a half-yearly exercise, annual exercise, where multiple people every day, he may not be able to meet everyone, but he makes it a point that at certain frequencies, he meets up with the people, a large group of people, and communicates with them, interacts with them, gets their consensus, persuades them on certain things that he has in mind, gets a consensus, and then goes ahead. So this is what about. And lead by asking questions, not by issuing instructions. So it's not only, leadership is not only like giving instruction that you do this, you do that. Yes, when time is comes up that certain instructions have to be firmly given, yes, it is done. But otherwise, he leads by asking questions so that he also understands whether whatever is communicated is gone through clearly. We'll take an example. Friends, am I audible and clear, and are you able to grasp whatever I'm saying? Please, you can type in the chat box whether you're able to get my message clearly. Okay, great. Great. Sorry. Thank you very much. So I want to share with you an example of transformational leader. Okay. So transformational leader and transaction leader होते हैं. So transformation is a big thing. Like कोई बड़ी change लानी होती है कोई organization में, कोई society में, कोई country में, कोई global transformation लाने पड़ते हैं. तो what is it that a leadership role has to play? Okay, so that's what there is transformation and there is transactional. So transactional leaders में ऐसा होता है कि the transaction leaders में it's like a traditionally run organization and transaction में उनके एक set of rules होते हैं, उसी को लेके चलना है, वो leader को वही follow करना है and लोगों को उसके बाहर नहीं जाना है. एक SOP होता है, you have to follow that SOP. Okay, and अगर yeah you achieve it, fine. So there is a concept of having incentive, and at the same time there is a concept of punishing people if they don't achieve. Like कोई sales achieve कर लिया, कोई incentive इसके ऊपर अगर उसने achieve कर लिया. So there are examples of transactional leadership, and ये भी होता है कि that some people are able to motivate the team to achieve certain things, but the transformational leadership on the other hand is one step ahead. In today's scenario, आज के तारीख में transactional leadership नहीं होती है because people have understood. We have seen people qualified, IIM करके आते हैं, कोई बड़े institutions में से they get educated, come back. So they cannot, because creativity जो है वो set of SOPs में से नहीं आ सकती. If you are bound to certain set of rules, you cannot actually operate creatively and innovatively. So लोग transformational approach लेते हैं. So it is a mixed approach wherein people are given freedom to operate and bring out their best. अपनी creativeness लाते हैं, अपने suggestions लाते हैं, अपने ideas लाते हैं, and they are able to work independently and freely. They are able to converse. ऐसे नहीं कि that कोई boss approachable नहीं है. Okay. तो हर किसी को वो जाके अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं, अपनी सलाह मशवरा कर सकते हैं. They are open to do it. So that's what is transformation. So we'll go a little bit into detail into that. So here the transformation leader, he develops a vision that is both clear and highly appealing to the followers. So उसका vision जो है वो सबको followers को बताता है. And he also articulates the strategy for bringing that क्यों ला रहा है, इसका benefit क्या होगा, and with respect to the organization, with respect to that person, okay, ये क्या benefit लाएगा, क्या strategy follow करने से. So this is what is about the transformation leader, step 1. Then he states the vision clearly and promotes it to others. जब तक clarity नहीं आएगी तो लोगों का acceptance कैसे बनेगा? Then he shows confidence and optimism about the visions. Unless he states that, वो confidence तो आएगा ही नहीं किसी की. Then he expressed confidence in the followers' capacity to carry out the strategy. So building confidence is actually recognizing small accomplishment towards the goal. किसी ने अगर कुछ काम कर दिया है, okay, उस goal को achieve करने में, तो उसका confidence उस छोटे से appreciation, accomplishment को आगे बढ़ाने से आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. And लोगों में ये particular चीज, there may be many people who may say कि I cannot do it, I cannot do it. मेरे में ये confidence नहीं है. So the leadership quality, it's like to bring a person to a stage wherein he can say yes I can do it. उसके पीठ के ऊपर एक पैट दे दिया, ठीक है भैया तू कर, I am there. If there is any problem I'll help you, support you, guide you, mentor you. Okay. तो जो ना करने वाला जो बंदा है वो भी confident हो जाता है कि यार ये मैं भी कर पाऊंगा. Okay, so that's the confidence that he gives. From a person who says I can't do it to he becomes a person I can do it. So that's building the confidence. And whenever somebody achieves something, कोई accomplishment, तो उसको celebrate करते हैं. Maybe there is a small get together, recognition, appreciate करते हैं सब लोगों के सामने. So that person becomes more confident in doing bigger things. Okay. So this is what about transformational leadership. And then taking actions to symbolize the key for organization values. And we set an example, always coach, mentor, guide. Okay, ऐसे नहीं कि that लोगों को सौंप दिया कुछ आप करो. He says that I am throughout the journey. Whenever there is anything that you need, I am there and I will be available to you. So I am there to coach you, mentor you to achieve bigger things. So some of the essential elements to be a successful leader is that a successful leader will not ask questions and wrestle their individual and organizational interest, but will also ask questions. Like he'll ask, do I give the people the sense they are investing in the future? Because वो मेरे साथ में अगर चल रहे हैं, अपना वक्त दे रहे हैं, तो am I making their future more secure, safe? Am I helping them in? Am I assigning them roles in which they can grow? In my mission, whether I am helping them grow and also giving them leadership roles in their own areas. Okay. Do I convey a feeling of hope in them? And do I motivate others? So, ये चीज हम essential है for a successful leader. And whenever somebody does a good thing, so appreciate him, saying that you have done a good job. Successful leaders have a clear understanding of themselves, their expectations of क्या किससे क्या चाहते हैं, their experiences, needs, interactions, patterns, and they appreciate the specific of the environment and the task to be taken. क्या करना है, किसे करना है, कब करना है. So they have that particular clear understanding. Successful leaders depend on much of a personal influence. तो वो influence करने की उनकी capability है. And competency power as on the elements of legitimate power. So some of the strategies: make your expectations clearly known, share your goals, visions, motivations, and reasons. Give feedback about contribution. किसी ने कुछ contribute किया है उसके ऊपर. Listen. Give your 100% in listening. Build team players. Okay, it's not that okay कोई अपने silo में काम करता रहेगा. So he has to work with the team. A team can actually achieve better results than an individual player. Reward cooperation and hard work that people have done. Maintain good relations with the boss. Accept diversity because large बड़े organizations में भिन्न लोग जगह से लोग आते हैं, काम करते हैं. Whether it is at national level, people come from different states, come together, work. They come from different cultures, diversities. They may have different ways, tones of speaking or slangs of speaking. Okay, somebody may be very good in speaking English, somebody may not that high level. So diversity को accept करना सिखाते हैं. Similarly, when you go to international or a global MNC or so there are people coming from different countries across the world. तो वहाँ पर भी एक diversity, गोरा है, काला है, Spanish है, Indian है, American है, ये सब के साथ वो diversity accept करना पड़ता है. Admit your mistakes openly. Okay, अगर मैंने गलती की है तो उसे accept करते हैं. Commit to deliver. एक बार हमने commit कर दी कोई चीज करने की, तो I will deliver it in that particular time frame that I agreed to deliver. That's the commitment part. Periodically disengage from daily pressure. So ये हमेशा उसको लोगों के activities के बीच में नहीं रहना है. So he also takes out time so that he goes outside. He attended some training programs. अपने आप को develop करते हैं, बाहर के लोगों से मिलते हैं, customer से मिलते हैं, vendor से मिलते हैं, and normal daily pressure से वो बाहर रहते हैं, so that he is able to think in a different way. नहीं तो वही रट में लगे रहेंगे. So leaders do disengage themselves from daily pressures. So some strategies I'm sharing here: drive, honesty and integrity, and leadership motivation, self-confidence, cognitive ability and intelligence, knowledge of the business. He has the knowledge of the business, that's why he's leading. But he may not be an expert in each and every field or function of the organization or that business. And then emotional intelligence. So using his emotion at the right time, okay, to take decisions, to engage with people, and all that. Flexibility. So be flexible with different types of meetings or persons. So true leader is one who is able to lead himself. One who can lead himself better can lead others. वो जो अपने आप को lead नहीं कर पाता, वो दूसरों को कैसे lead कर पाएगा? So there are fears, anxieties, and so many things within us. A person who is able to identify that and recognize that and lead himself will definitely be able to lead others. Most of us have fear, greed, anxiety, and insecurity. The person who is able to overcome this, okay, is able to lead. Leaders believe in providing the highest value unconditionally. ये highest value unconditionally, जो भी कुछ करते हैं, they say that I am giving my highest value to whatever I am doing today or whatever task I have been assigned to. मैं अगर selling में हूँ तो मैं मेरा highest value देता हूँ so that I am able to get the best of the business to the organization, because I know what I am and what my job means to the organization. अगर मैं इसमें ग्रोथ लाता हूँ, मेरे हाईएस्ट वैल्यू देता हूँ, ओके, एंड अनकंडीशनली, ये नहीं देख के कि दैट मुझे इससे कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा, बट मैं अपने आप ये देते देते रहूंगा. आई विल गिव माय हाईएस्ट वैल्यू एंड आई विल नॉट ऑल लुक एट इट दैट व्हाट इज इन फॉर मी. मैं ये करने से जो आएगा वो तो मुझे मिलने वाला ही है, ओके, बट आई एम गोइंग टू डू इट अनकंडीशनली. सो द हार्ट ऑफ लीडरशिप इज सर्विंग अदर्स. ओके, तो दूसरों के लिए करना, खुद के लिए नहीं, दूसरों के लिए. दूसरों के करते करते मुझे जो मिलना है तो मिलेगा ही, डेफिनेट. तो लीडरशिप इज द एबिलिटी टू ऑब्टेन फॉलोअर्स, बट ये दिस ऑब्टेनिंग फॉलोअर्स इज नॉट कंपल्सिव. ओके, फॉलोअर्स तो जुड़ जाते हैं. ओके, इनका बिलीफ है कि दैट दे क्रिएट न्यू लीडर्स, एंड इफ दे आर एबल टू क्रिएट न्यू लीडर्स, सो दैट इज द ट्रू साइन ऑफ लीडर. क्योंकि हर चीज को अपने साथ में पकड़ के रखने से कोई लीडर नहीं बनता. Okay, if he has to grow, he has to actually develop leaders, so they take care of the current areas and he is able to take the higher. Leaders take the followers through a journey. So leadership is a journey by itself. ऐसे नहीं कि that overnight कोई leader बन गया. Followers को भी लेके चलते हैं, उनको भी अपनी journey में grow कराते हैं. To achieve a common vision and mission, what the leaders do. So, do I create an authentic human? I need to ask some questions if I need to understand who is a successful leader. If I have to ask this question, do I get results? Do I get results in whatever I'm doing? Am I giving my highest value to whatever I'm doing? Do I provide directions and a sense of meaning to others by reminding them of what is important? Do I create human relationship? I am day in and day out engaging with people. If I'm not able to create human, I need to work on that, right? Do I generate and sustain trust? I need to look at it. I need to ask that question to myself. So what differentiates a leader from others? So here's a winning habit. Okay. So just take the example of the cricket captain Virat Kohli. So he has made it a habit of winning. He has made it a habit of scoring consecutive centuries. So this habit, okay, is exceptional to leaders. And never give up attitude. Okay, तो वो करते रहेंगे but कभी छोड़ेंगे नहीं. Okay, so that's the attitude. So this differentiates the leader from the others. So some of the leadership skills I thought I'll share with you: patience, empathy, active listening, which we have already covered in our earlier slides. Creativity, positivity, getting feedbacks, communicating in time, team building, flexibility, risk taking, ability to teach. So how to improve your leadership skills? Reflect and identify the skills you need to lead effectively and create your action plans to develop them. तो आपने जो हमने skills देखे हैं इसमें ऐसा नहीं कि हर इंसान के पास हर skill हमेशा होता है and everything does not come along with us when we are born. There is a good news that yes, we can develop them and these skills are learnable. So you need to identify which are the skills. अगर मुझे communication skills मेरी weak है तो I need to develop on that. You need to. So you can identify such skills. Or maybe it is some presentation skills, maybe it is some scaling skills. Okay, so what is it that is weak in me? I need to identify that and work on that. So how to improve your leadership skill? Ask for feedback. Maybe you're working with a team, or you can ask your boss what are the things that you need to do, improve upon. He can help you out. And practice, take the responsibility, work with certain volunteering clubs or societies, and reflect on your performance. Find a mentor or a coach. Learn from other role models. You can have a role model and unse seekh sakte hain aap. So attend some training programs. Review your performance as a leader. Assess yourself as a leader. You can conduct a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is nothing but strength, weaknesses, or opportunities and threats. So if you have certain strengths, what are those strengths? How, whether you need to develop them further. Okay, just give me a minute. I need to put this on a charge. Sorry. So assess yourself as a leader, find out what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and what are the things that you need to develop. If you're weak in certain areas, you identify them and you can take some skill development training. What are the opportunities in front of you? आपने ये नहीं की तो आपके कौन से opportunities हैं वो आप miss कर सकते हैं. Or what are the threats? If some skills is not there in you, how could it impact you in your journey? Something that you can identify. And make an action plan and to go ahead in actually overcoming your weaknesses and capitalizing on your opportunities. So I come to the conclusion of this session, my dear friends. I open it up for the questions